I think I think everybody has lucky days. You know, I heard this quote and it just made perfect sense, and it was, everybody has lucky days, but not everybody shows up to them. And what that falls in line with is going to be consistency. You know, are you showing up every day? Are you truly committed to what you say you're going to do? Are you actually making progress with what you're working on? Or are you just lying to yourself? Are you making excuses on why things aren't working? Or are there actual obstacles, real obstacles that are preventing you from getting things done that you need to actively stop, whether it's a bad habit, whether it's a person in your life that's holding you back, whether it's unhealthy eating habits or whatever it is. You know, it really comes down to, are you showing up every day to what you want? You know, so let's say for me, for example, you know, I've never actually totaled it up, but just from viral videos, I know that I'm well over, 60, 70 million views across all platforms, which is a lot, and I'm grateful. But at the same time, it's not all been directed towards the proper goal. And so I've self-sabotaged myself along the way. But anywho, the point is, I've had those viral videos because I've stayed consistent, because I post all the time, and YouTube is one of the few places where I've had viral shorts, and on this account, very few actually, but I have, had viral shorts, but I've never really had any video long form get a lot of followers or subscribers, or a lot of views. And but I've not been consistent. I have one video, I think that's long form, that's like 20,000 views currently. But YouTube is something that I want to do long term. I want to be a streamer, honestly. Like, I want to just live my life, stream it, film the whole thing, and be able to pay people to clip, and for them to get paid, I get paid, because my brand continues to grow, etc. But that's only going to happen if I continue to post, if I show up every day. I might not be putting tons of editing time or any editing time into these videos, because I do believe that, it's the same thing as streaming. It's raw. I want my shit to be raw, because I like to raw dog shit, never pull out. But, I want it to be raw. I want it to be like, this is what I did, this is how it is, and boom, And maybe one day I'll have editors and stuff, but I still want to always be putting out videos like this and content like this, where it's just me talking to the camera, because it's like, this is the shit that people are going to fall in love with. When you're talking to somebody in real life, even if you have a big team, even if somebody is famous, it's like, there's not some way to edit them talking to you live. How they are is how they are, and that's how I want this to be, with you all, or with you. And so the point of this is that in order to get where you want to get, you have to show up every day. You have to stay consistent. You have to put that 10,000 hours of work in. And that is hard work. Some of the hardest work is just showing up every day. But I promise you that if you stay consistent, if you have the proper goal in mind, if you're working towards something that is going to benefit you, whether it's just something that you want, or it actually will change your life for the better because maybe you're in a bad situation or whatever, you will have these moments. Your shit will grow. You will reach the target audience or the masses. You will get the business. Your business will grow, whatever it is. But you have to show up every day to get those opportunities, to get those connections, to get those contracts, to get those viral videos, whatever it is. All my videos don't go viral, but I have built a small following that I am grateful for, but it is not going to continue to grow if I do not show up. And I believe that even with these non-edited YouTube videos, if I push them out day after day, every single day, this is the second time I've done this with daily vlogs. And I do throw in a couple random actual vlogs, but these are more talking vlogs, so I'm doing it different this time. But I was starting to see some momentum, and then I quit. you know, and all those are on this channel. So you can go back and look and kind of see like when I stopped posting, and I was starting to get 200, 300, 400 views on every single video, and I was doing these daily. And so the point is, if you just stay consistent, in the beginning, you're not gonna feel like you're making any progress. It's gonna feel like it's so slow. It's gonna feel like it's a waste of fucking time. And you're gonna wonder, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And that goes back to another video I made on, you know, like the belief in yourself. Like, do you believe in what you're doing? And if so, then why are you worried if every single video doesn't go viral? Why are you worried if, you know, things are starting out slow? Because you know long term, you have a plan, you have a goal, then you should know things are going to work out. And if you believe in God, if you trust in God or the universe, or you're at that frequency where you're aligned, then you should already be living as if you already have it. And then it's really just a matter of time until it all actually happens. The issue is we are expecting our happiness or the way we live our life to be based upon the end outcome, when we need to already live as if that outcome has already happened, because it has. Time just hasn't caught up yet. You already are a millionaire, a successful streamer, influencer. You have $1 billion, $1 million business, whatever the fuck your goals are, you have this already. And you have to believe that. Time just hasn't caught up yet. You know, a different version of yourself is already living that life, and you're going to be that version. You just have to keep going. You have to show up every day. And if you do, that is how you're going to have these breaks, to have these lucky days that the whole video concept is about. Everybody is going to have lucky days, but not everybody is going to receive them or experience them, because not everybody is showing up every day. You know, what if your goal is to meet a girl or something, and you know where all the girls that would be your type are at? Maybe they're at the gym or whatever. Obviously, don't be no creep. But if you only go to the gym once a month, you know, how are you going to actually even attempt to build a relationship with somebody, friendship, and then that move into something else, or even meet people? You know, you're not showing up. You might get rejected 11 times, and that 12th time you should have showed up, you know, you didn't show up. And then, so guess what? You missed out on your lucky break, and it would have happened. So then the next day that you try or whatever, it's another fail. You literally missed it. You missed it. So you got to show up every day. You know, again, I believe if I post these videos every day, it's just a matter of time until one blows up. You know, it makes me happy because it, like, I just come from a background where, you know, my life has just been different. Not that it's not to even go into details or to compare my life with anyone, but I've just always wanted to be famous. I've always wanted to be able to influence people with a proper message, or even just entertainment in general, some type of value. I know I have creativity. I know God has given me an incredible gift, and I'm just in the motion, in the process of finding that gift. And I think talking is one of those big ones where it's like, I feel like I can talk very well. People do, I've noticed, tend to gravitate towards me when I'm talking about shit that is interesting. And I've had many people tell me that, like, you need to do this. Like, you need to talk and voice who you are and make the content and all this shit. And so I just believe, like, I already know, like, it's already happened. It's just a matter of time until that day actually shows up. But I'm living as if it's already happened, because I know it's already happened. I already have millions of fans, and fuck, I can't wait to take pictures with you, you know, and collaborate with them on Instagram and shit. It's just going to be an incredible experience to feel that feeling and experience it like actual. But I know I get these bursts of energy and these great energy coming off of me, or these feelings inside, because I already can feel and know what it's going to be like to be able to take pictures with my fans and to just continue to add value to this world while also helping change the world in whatever way that I'm meant to do that in, whether it's through my videos, whether it's finding other creative talents, because I feel like there's so many people out there that I would love to put on, but I'm not even put on myself to where I could make people famous. But, you know, I have a good sense of judgment and character. I'm the same way with that. You know, there's just a lot of things that I think need to be re-pushed back out so we can help shape and change this world. And I can do that while being serious, talking and having fun with these fucking videos, but also while still doing goofy ass shit and being cringe and cursing and just doing the shit that makes me me, you know? I don't have to fit inside a fucking box. Everybody's fucking box is different. And at the end of the day, the goal should be to break out of that fucking box. You know what I'm saying? So that's the message I leave with you today. Keep on yapping, keep on rambling. Fuck, you know, I could probably start a podcast and just yap forever. But thanks for watching the video. Point of the message is everybody is gonna have those lucky fucking days. Are you gonna show up to them? Whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, whatever you're trying to accomplish, show up every single day, take action, be 1% better than you were the day before. You're gonna have days where you fail and fall short. As long as you continue to push forward the day after, keep going, keep going, keep going. Your lucky break is coming. You already are exactly who you want to become. Time just hasn't caught up yet. Trust me, bro. Keep going. Don't give up. Post the content. It's only cringe until it works. Your dream life is literally fucking waiting on you, bro. It's waiting on you. Okay? Everybody has lucky days, but not everybody shows up to them.